It's quite a small. Alright, we are now live. Hello and welcome to the third round of the MEA Nascar Cup. I am your host, HCR Daytona, with my co-host, AMR Rufus, right here.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello everyone. I'm very excited to be commentating for this race here at Homestead, Miami, Oval.
That's excitement I hear right now. So, as we're getting the practice session, we're going to be discussing the times, and who will be starting pole and who's starting. I'm expecting a very, very fantastic race tonight. It's not going to be, this is the way that people like to describe this track as a road course, but in the oval form. Would you agree with that, AMR Rufus?
Sure thing. I mean, it's not like Daytona Tri-Oval where you just mash the throttle. You actually have different lines that you can take, and with different things that will happen to you with those different lines. And it's definitely a game strategy to these bank turns.
Yeah, let's, right now we're going to take a look at the times, and I believe our pole sitter, SSR Katie, is currently with the fastest practice time with a 30.2, followed by 2/10 with AFR Logistic with a 30.4, followed by LSCM Codependent with another 30.4. Those two are AFR Logistic and LSCM Codependent seem to be very close to each other.
Yeah, Logistic and Cody, definitely close rivals in this. They both seem to have very close pace. They're only separated by about 2/100ths of a second. Their best time in this practice lobby. This doesn't. I don't believe that those times do correlate with their actual qualifying times necessarily. But with that pace from both of them, I'm sure they'll be closely contending for position.
Yeah, right now, SSR Katie with that 30.2, and she's actually running faster than qualified. She qualified with a 30.305, so Katie has the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, Katie doing a great job in her qualifyings. She's been qualifying extremely well in all the rounds. She qualified first for Watkins Glen and for Daytona Tri-Oval. She's doing a very good job at lap pace, and we'll have to see whether or not she can hold it together for her race pace.
AFR Logistic is also running a faster time. He's in quality set a 30.543. Right now, he is running a 30.448. Now, the times in practice will probably not correlate with the times he's going to be running in the race, since race pace does not equal hot lap pace. Now that we see these times, we know that they're really starting to pick themselves up. They've really been practicing since the qualifying session.
Definitely, there's definitely a change when it comes to a hot lapping pace and a qualifying pace versus a race pace, because you're battling for position. You're taking different lines. You're not perfect in line every single time. Those little bits will cost you time in the end, meaning that your times will be slower during races.
This will be a very interesting race. Before we start, which we have about 15 minutes before green flag will drop, in first place we have SSR Katie, followed by LSCM Buku in the second spot. Third place is taken by a newcomer to the series, Outlaw XJ, and he is racing for PXM, Phoenix Motorsport. This is third place, and it's actually the highest PXM has actually had a person qualify. After him, it is SSR Nicole, the number 669 car, followed closely by SSR Bobberts, with PPS Lucky behind him. Up next, we have MNR Nightwalk in a Chevrolet, followed by SSR Sloth Reflex in the Toyota. One of 4 Toyotas in this race. Definitely the least popular car in this lobby. After
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So after that, Toyota is followed by SSR Mayhem, the owner of MEA, in his Chevrolet. He's been doing really well at the ovals. You know, at the road courses he wasn't too hot, but at the ovals he's been doing very well. After SSR Mayhem, it is LSCM Codependent and the last Toyota on the grid. After LSM Codependent, it is AFR Logistic with a 30.543, which he is actually which he's actually practicing faster than. He is in a Chevrolet. SSR Hillbilly, number 10 car, follows AFR Logistic. SSR Markey, third to last in the Chevy. And the final 2 cars are both Fords, Incubus and AOR Andrew. So tonight's going to be a very interesting race, and there's not a lot separating these guys and girls.
Yes, guys and girls. Wait, is Nicole in the race? I haven't seen Nicole yet.
Nicole
because,
right now is not in the practice session.
Oh man, is she in quali?
Yes, she is.
Is she in the quali
did
times?
qualify.
Okay.
However, she is either unable to make it tonight due to some reason, or she'll be coming later. Which let's hope it's the latter.
Yeah, Nicole's doing a really good job last race at Watkins Glen Short, the road course. She was doing a really good job battling out with SSR Bobberts for about, I think, the 4th and 5th position, if I do recall. Yeah, they were battling it out really hard, doing a really good job getting into the 4th and 5th position. It'll be interesting to see how they do on the oval today.
Alright, viewers, we're going to take you for one very slow lap just to see the cars going by and how this course is very different to all other ovals. As we go around turns 1 and 2, we notice how the banking isn't as high as most, as this is a 1.5 mile oval, which Nascar loves for some reason. We go down the typical back straight. You know, nothing really remarkable happens around this until you come to turns 3 and 4, because turns 3 and 4 are nothing similar to turns 1 and 2 due to there being different camera compared to the entrance and the exit of turn 3 and 4. So that is the lap. I know it's very short, it's only 1.5 miles. But it is going to be one very hectic one. These drivers will have to work. This is not a Daytona Super Speedway, but that's going to bring for some really close racing.
Yeah, and with the shallow banking, it'll be used for different lines as well. So you will see people starting to take the higher line to get a little bit more momentum out of corners. Our shallower people taking just road lines. You can see how that. This race, because it isn't like Daytona where stick to the low line, shortest amount of distance, and the high side doesn't really matter that much. It's going to be interesting to see throughout this race.
It's going to be very different compared to this one. Homestead is an entirely different animal compared to any other oval out there. Viewers, tonight we will be making a lot of Joey Logano references because we can, really. Right now, this just in, Incubus has actually gone faster than LSCM Codependent just a little bit to take the 3rd spot in practice. Incubus, he qualified with a... Yes, Incubus qualified with a 30.583, and now he's running a 10th faster than that. So, he's definitely found some pace. What will it be enough to catch up to SSR Katie? That's the question we have.
Yeah, Katie getting a 3.277, which is 0.2 faster than second place, which is AFR Logistic. And honestly, on a course like this, where it's a 30-second lap on a banked oval, 0.2 is a lot of time. I just want to make sure that that's clear. 0.2 may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot of time, and she's really putting down a lot of really fast laps. And it might simply be another repeat of last race at Watkins Glen, where she just had so much more pace than the rest of the field, and she would just walk away with the win because she just had so much more pace than everyone else. It'll be interesting to see how that'll play out on the oval, because the oval is an oval and not a road course necessarily. It's a little bit more simplified, and it's a little more user friendly, I guess. It's still going to be interesting to see how she handles her pace, pressure from behind as well.
Katie is right. I guarantee Katie right now is. She's taking a very peculiar line there. Katie right now is definitely the favorite to win the championship. We're only three races in, but the only race she hasn't won so far is Daytona. And with the pace she has right now, and if she can just stay out of trouble and the cautions don't screw her up too bad, then we might see her second win in a row.
Yeah, Katie on the first round at Daytona Tri-Oval was caught off by a couple of incidents involving other drivers that set her back far down the field, and also with the way that race played out with the cautions. Once we reached the hour mark, there were no more cautions in for the rest of the race. So Katie was basically stuck adrift with no paddle out in the midfield, and there was really no way to claw her way back up through. Really disappointing to see that happen to her in the first round, but she made up for it with a win in the second round at Watkins Glen.
Right now, SSR Katie is your points leader. So it's going to be very exciting. Oh, just it. MNR Nightlock has just set a faster time than AFR Logistic.
Very cool. Yeah, Nightlock. No, Nightlock is that's very, very cool. He got a faster time by 4/1000ths of a second. So I mean, that actually goes to show you that how small the time interval. You're not going to be getting somebody by tenths, you're going to be getting them by hundredths and thousandths. And that also can reiterate my statement about Katie and her pace, with 0.2 of a second being a lot, because if there are changes in the order because of thousandths of a second, then 0.2 is just like astronomically large.
Yeah, I just like to point out that MNR Nightlock only barely beat his qualifying time, but right now he's 7th. And with that, the field is right now so close that if he were to set that time as his qualifying time, he'd be moving up 2 positions. If he his qualifying time was a 30.479, and he set a 30.448, which that small gap would have brought him up 2 positions. So the field is extremely close tonight.
Yeah, Nightlock. Yeah, really good time from Nightlock. Nightlock's one of the people in the field where he's right in at the front of the mid pack, but he's not. But he's at the rear of the front pack. So he's kind of in that little zone or bubble where the front guys kind of just get away, and he's kind of off trying to fend off the boys in the mid pack. And it's kind of a struggle for him to get up through the front pack, because he's defending so much in the mid pack, and he's always kind of just been on that bubble. And if he can try and get away from the mid pack, then he might be able to get into the front pack and chase for the win.
I really think that MNR Nightlock might be a dark horse in this race. I truly think he might be able to come out of nowhere, take victory. He's definitely, with the times that's setting, and the unpredictability of these races. You just never know. Katie is right now saying the times, but if she gets into any sort of trouble, then she's going to have some real issues, especially when the cautions end.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with you with saying that Nightlock is my my go-to dark horse tonight. If he plays his cards right, he'll definitely be up there going for a top 5, podium, or even a win. And as you said about cautions and people getting into mix-ups, it's going to be interesting to see how people can, if they get into an incident, see how they can claw their way back up to the field, because it is oval. It is very hard to make ground up, get ground back. So we'll have to see how that works out.
We're very hyped for this race, and right now, Katie, the pole sitter for this race, is right now sitting next to us in the very distinctive O2 car, the very pink O2 car. I really want, this race is going to be very unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen. We genuinely will not know what's going to happen.
It's going to be definitely an unpredictable race with the way the track is and how the banking is and how the track length and the variability of the drivers sometimes. It's definitely going to be an unpredictable race when it comes to actual battles, cautions, accidents, all of it.
Well, right now we have approximately 4 minutes until we start heading over to a new session and start getting one singular pace lap and then going green. So viewers, we're going to be very excited for this.
Yeah, I'm very excited, as you can tell.
We can tell you're excited since you're doing donuts right next to me and crashing into me.
Yep, you were ghosted, so I figured I'd go inside. Well,
I am entirely confused right now. This makes absolutely no sense.
I agree with that statement.
So, there's M&R Nightlock passing by.
Hello, Nightlock.
Does anybody? No new changes have come in the pace, but look at how close 6th through 2nd is. Right now, we have all of them are in the 4s. All of them are in the .4s. These drivers are extremely close to each other. So I guarantee we're going to see some pack racing tonight.
It's going to be very cool to see the 2nd through 7th duke it out, as they're really only separated by about 4 100ths of a second. That's all that separates 2nd through 7th.
And if you could look at the bottom, left of the screen right now, viewers, you could see how close they are, even in practice. They are bumper to bumper. We're going to see them come by right now.
Look at them boys and girls.
Look at them. Going by 180 miles an hour, coming into turn 1. But turn 1, this is one of the few tracks where you actually have to lift. This is one of the few ovals where you actually have to lift. This is not an easy track by any means.
Yeah, it's certainly not a Daytona where you can just mash the gas all the way around to lift off, and the fast line is running the low line, and it's definitely not one of those tracks. You definitely need to figure out what lines do what and how you can use those lines to your advantage. It's going to be interesting to see how people can manipulate the lines and see how they can do overtakes.
I look at pit exit of this track, and I really am wondering if anybody decides to pit under green, there's going to be, and they pit in, and they exit under traffic. That's going to be really sketchy because they're coming out right onto the racing line. The technical difficulties have plagued this city. completely. But viewers, if I could show you exactly what I'm talking about, they're going to exit this pit lane, and imagine a full pack of cars, twice that size. We're coming off right on the racing. It's going to be very, very sketchy. In a few minutes, we should be starting. I believe drivers are right now backing out to get ready for the session. Well, cold tires are not your friend on this stuff. There you go. There you go. AMR Rufus is back after some
matches. Yes, hello everyone. I didn't realize that I poked the switch to game chat button. That was very, very confusing. So, sorry everyone, you can now hear my lovely soothing voice.
Voice is extremely soothing.
Daytona drag race to that side there.
Alright, line up with me right now.
Alright. We want to go off the, when it hits 40, I think it's 59 minutes go. Alright, Chump, I beat you.
I win.
Give me my money. I won.
I won that race.
I won that race, actually.
No,
I won that race, Daytona.
No, you did not.
Give me my money.
You're a big fat liar.
Give me my money, Daytona.
Alright, viewers, just remember that.
Give me my money.
Just remember that AMR Rufus is a big old liar.
Just remember that Daytona is a liar and she's a scumbag. Yeah, liar too. Listen, if I'm lying to you, you wouldn't know because he'd be lying to you. Right, Daytona?
You know what? You know what AMR stands for?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Almighty Rammers. Almighty Rammers. That's what it stands for. Almighty Rammers. Everyone knows that, except for you, apparently.
Nah, you're wrong. You are wrong.
I think I am right. R stands for right, obviously.
Nah, you are.
Oh, SSR Nicole is in here now.
SSR Nicole has.
Hello, SSR Nicole.
Let's see, where did SSR Nicole? I almost said Nicole. Let's see where SSR Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
Yes. SSR.
Well, Buku's also here too.
Buku's also arrived. Yes, I just know.
Yeah, Buku's also arrived. He's done a pretty good lap.
Right now, no one has been able to touch Katie in lap times, and we've been going for a rather long time right now.
Yeah, quite interesting. See that nobody seems to have been able to get even into the threes, the 30.3s, which is quite interesting, to say the least. Kind of amazed by that, how much more pace Katie has compared to the entire field. Hacks on that. Better driver mod, I don't know. She is running a wheel though, which it probably is driver mod. That probably does give it an advantage on ovals, especially just for like placing the car where you want it to go exactly. So Katie running a wheel probably gives her a bit of an advantage. So I could say she's got hacks on.
Katie right now has hacks.exe.
Hacks.exe.
How much engine damage did that crash cause? Surprisingly none.
Seems that everyone's parking up here, so we're gonna park up too. Park up right here, since everyone's parking. Hope they pay me.
I do not see.
Where's my money?
Right now, I do not see.
Looks like
SSR Mayhem in the session. So right now, he's actually.
He must have backed out.
Yeah, he's backing out, setting up the session as we speak. So, viewers, be prepared. We're about to go.
It looks like SSR Nicole is doing donuts on the bank, making sure everyone is obstructed.
It is actually very impressive how someone can actually do that.
Yeah. So we've all decided to park up on the entrance to turn 3 over here. It's a block party. It should be fun.
It's a block party because it's a block of cars. That's a
It's
big
a block
old
party.
knee slapper
Block
right
of cars,
there.
literally. Yeah, exactly. We're all queued up. Now we've got me leading the conga line to SSR Kate. And then our right looks like SSR Marky is it looks like Kate has just left. Looks like Nightlock's just left, so it looks like the lobby is getting set up.
Lobby is getting set up. We're about to go green. We're about to go racing very, very soon.
Yes, that means I'm going to go and get refreshing beverage and snack to munch on while this gets set up. So I'll be back in just a second.
All right, to all viewers in chat, please do me a favor and talk meanly, because that's totally a word. Talk meanly about AMR Rufus. Make him as mean as you can. He totally cannot hear us, or at least I hope he cannot hear us. So in chat, just say some very mean things. Oh, he's back. He not gonna talk. He's like a very hungry person.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I'm the only one in this lobby.
You're the only one in this lobby because you are late, good sir. How dare you?
I am late. I'm casually late. No, not casually late, fashionably late. It's no big deal. Everyone does it.
Alright, viewers, I'm going to swap to a controller that actually works. I'm going to leave you with AMR Rufus for a few seconds.
A sugared, old-fashioned donut. I have a bottle of bootleg Fiji water. It's just tap water with the Fiji water bottle. I have a controller with batteries in it that are at 50%. My headphones, and we are looking at this lobby right now.
We are...
Like it should be a pretty stacked lobby, I'll be honest. It's a very SSR-dominated lobby, as it should be, being the person who set it up is a member of SSR. So it looks like we've got a good bunch of people. Hopefully they don't take each other out. During the practice session, I did go into the lobby of drivers, and I did give them a warning saying, if you guys mess up and cause 15 cautions in the first 15 laps, then there will be, well, heck to pay. So they've been warned. So if, you know, poop hits the fan because I had to be PG, don't say I didn't warn them.
This is a family-friendly show.
Yes, it is.
You know,
Yes, it is.
Just a family coming around on a nice Saturday night, you know, watching a bunch of gamers, the most oppressed group in the world, go around a track.
Indeed. Yes. Indeed. We're going to be watching 3,300-pound cars with about 800 horsepower drive around a circle about how many times? About 118 times. So we're gonna have an interesting time tonight, we'll just say. For those watching, this is the MEA NASCAR Cup. You know the rules of the game. Every caution, you take a drink. It doesn't have to be alcoholic based, it just needs to be a drink.
Although it is preferred if it's alcoholic based.
It is preferred that if it is alcoholic based. You know the rules. One drink for each caution. There are 118 laps, so odds are there will be about 120 cautions.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Yep.
Alright, we should be going green, let's see.
We shall be going green soon. Looks like We have only a few people left to ready up. We will be underway on our pace lap. Then, after the pace lap, we'll be underway going racing.
Now, I'm very upset because I do not see any TikTok sponsored cars.
I do not either. I'm a little bit upset about that too. It's a real shame that people didn't take the opportunity to actually go through and do that.
I know TikTok would have paid TikTok would have paid them a lot of money.
Yeah, the amount of money they're paying and the amount of money they're spending on advertisements, you'd think they'd definitely spend a little bit of money on sponsoring a car for the MEA Nascar Cup.
But you know, the TikTok is really hit or miss, but I guess they never miss.
I bet they have a boyfriend. I don't know if they ever kiss them though.
I doubt it.
I doubt it either. I gotta say that donut was quite delicious. It's very, very good.
Is that a donut? What type of donut?
Delicioso. I had a sugar-coated donut. It's very good.
All right, this is no
Just a
longer
basic boy donut
for
with
the
a little bit of sugar.
third round of MEA Cup. This is actually Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay, yes. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, if you wanted to know Gordon Ramsay's Xbox gamer tag. Oh, we're about to go green. We're going to ignore Gordon Ramsay's gamer tag. Gordon Ramsay, do you know exactly what you're going to say on green?
Boogity 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 boogity.
All right.
Boogity 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 boogity. Boo. Let's go prancing.
All right. We're gonna hop with SSR Katie to start. Right now, SSR FNG in the pace car is going to guide the entire field.
Single file, they'll double up on the third and fourth corner, it looks like. I'm going to hop on board SSR Nicole since she's in the fourth position and is going to have a really great view of the front runners. Actually, I might hop on board with Bobbers because he'll be in fifth position. He'll have a good view of everything. It should be pretty good.
So it appeared that we have one right now LSTM Buku 17 in the number 17 car with the Ricky Bobby livery car.
Very cool, very cool.
All right, boys, we're about to go green. The pace,
shaking big boys.
As iRacing would say, the pace car is in.
Pace car is in.
Rufus, you do the honors.
We're just about to go green. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Boogity boogity boo. Let's go racing, ladies and gentlemen. It's the MEA Nascar Cup here at Homestead, Miami. It looks like SSR Nicole's made a really good start going up the inside of LSU Buku. SSR Kate still in the lead.
They're going 3
wow, lead. Things are... Oh, and there's already an accident.
Listen, there's already an accident. Let's see who's in.
Oh, Nicole's around. Everyone's around. Everyone's dead.
Oh, we had the big one on lap.
Okay, that was great.
And then our Eric Speed.
We had the big one on lap 1.
SSR Markey, SSR Sloth Reflex. He was actually starting way up high. He got involved in an accident very quickly.
That was very weird. From what I saw, there was an accident. Somebody went into the wall on the very end of turn 2, and then it seemed like everyone just kind of got bunched up because people were confused whether or not they needed to slow down, and since these cars don't have working taillights, everyone got bunched up and another accident happened because of it. So, a bit of confusion at the start of this race. Hopefully these drivers can get their act together a little bit and actually get a couple of laps down before they cause an accident. That's what I hope at least.
Alright, viewers, that is your first shot of the beverage of your choice.
Yeah. You're off to a really good start. If this keeps up for the rest of the race, then you guys are not going to be living.
You're going to be in it. Let's hope it's your birthday, because then it's excused.
Yeah. Happy birthday to anybody who's watching.
Yeah.
It just so happens to be your birthday on December 1st.
We're about to go green again.
Water broke.
And
Green
we're
again,
going
and we're
green.
green.
And SR Katie is right now going first. Of course, SR Katie is going first. She was first overall. LSEM Buku is right behind her, but he finally got the low line. Whoever's on the top line, you need to get down as quickly as possible, because that is the line we really do not want to be on.
The high line actually shouldn't be too bad, because, we got people spinning. Looks like Outlaws got a little squirrely on the back. Interesting. No, the high line actually isn't a bad idea, because the high line actually works in this track. You can actually run a high line and get a little bit of a late apex kind of coming out of the corner to get a bit of a run on the person in front of you. It can work on this track. Not like at Daytona where the high line is just more distance for you to cover. The high line actually can be on this track. So we'll be looking out for that as this race goes on.
Right now, SR Katie going right up against the wall. Viewers, we'd also like to say how all these cars are actually stock. Every single car here is a stock tune and a standardized tune to make the competition as close as possible. So it'll be very interesting to see how some people adapt to this tune, because a lot of people do not like the stock tune on the Nascar.
Yeah, each car is tuned to the same degree. Although the cars,
Katie in the wall.
interestingly enough, are actually a little bit. Ooh, Katie's in the wall.
Katie just hit the wall.
Still is retaining the lead. She's still in the lead. Hitting the wall. Looks like she has a bit of a gap, so a little mistake like that shouldn't hurt her too much. Oh shoot, what was I saying? Was I saying something about the cars? Oh yeah, something about the cars. So each car is actually a little bit different, which is something that I didn't know about until last race at Watkins Glen. But each car is a little bit different as to each build. So one car will have a little bit more horsepower than the other one. It's not a lot. It's only about 1 or 2 horsepower difference.
Sorry to interrupt.
We had an accident.
Katie was looks like Katie was in the wall. Oh, they're going. Yep, they called a caution for that accident.
Katie's still in.
No, I meant to say Kate. I meant to say
in
Nicole.
the lead, looks like.
That was my fault. I meant to say
Nicole. Where is Nicole? Yeah, Nicole's down to 15th. Yeah, Nicole, a shame. She was running in about the, say, the 3rd position, doing a really good job on the start. She started, I think, about 4th place and made her way up into 2nd. No, not 2nd, 3rd place. Really is a shame to see her move all the way from the field end to the last position. She's going to really have a lot cut out. She's going to make her way back up to the front of the field.
Let's see if for this restart we're going to actually...
That's caution number 2.
It's caution number 2, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have a hell of a night if this continues.
Yep. Yeah, we will be updating you each caution, every caution, as to what number caution it is, just to make sure that you're on track as well as we are on track.
Right, for this restart, we're going to be hopping on board with MNR Nightlock on the mini sponsor number 349 car.
MEA race.
Let's see, we're about to go green any moment now. We're in the 4th place car.
About to go... No, we're not. We are still behind safety cars.
Some people are going to the pits. Let's see, who decided to go into the pits? It was Mayhem and Sloth Reflex.
Interesting. Mayhem Sloth Reflex going into the did you see if obviously quick stops don't actually matter, even if there's one stop, it actually doesn't really mean anything, because the cars have to stop for fuel anyways. They'll have to stop multiple times for fuel anyways on track. That's going to be about 117 laps. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how pit strategy can come into play in the race.
Right now,
looks like they're doubling up.
Doubling up, yeah, as the people are going.
Getting ready to again.
Again, we're hopping on board with, I don't know what Cody is doing, but right now we're going to hop on board with MNR Nightlock for this restart.
Yep.
And we're going
And we're under
racing
green.
again.
Ooh, four. Oh my goodness, wide. Yeah.
And there's
and Roberts.
Roberts is around. Massive accident.
Roberts Nightlock. Wow, oh, it looks like there's about 3 more cars. It looks like Lucky's in the wall. It looks like, oh gee, who's that? Marky, Lucky, Cody Pennant. Geez, who is that? Marky, Lucky, Cody Pennant, Ben G's not racing with us. Yeah. Oh man. Ugh.
This is all right. Oh, so viewers,
Yeah, this is the third caution. We're gonna start referring to cautions as drinks. Just to let you know. Third drink tonight.
Because it's
Drinks,
gonna have a lot.
We're just gonna refer to them as drinks. We're gonna have a lot of them, you know. Yeah, this is exactly what I warned the drivers of when they were practicing earlier. I said, listen guys, you need to calm down on the starts. Just give each other some space. The race isn't won on the first corner. It is 118 laps. Just put your head down and just slow up a little bit. Give each other a little bit of room for error. Just be a little bit more respectful. They have not taken my advice, obviously. So,
well, we are
we're going into turns 3 and 4, and we'll be hopefully getting green this time around. Sorry, go ahead.
We are racing in the A lobby, and A lobby tends to be the more chaotic and hectic lobby due to the fact that they're racing for the overall win.
Yeah, which is a little bit ironic since these guys are supposed to be the hot shoes and fastest drivers and the best drivers among the group of drivers that have qualified. Should be interesting. It's kind of weird how that works out, isn't it?
And they're all
we're under green, and there's another wreck.
Alright, that's the next drink. That's the next drink. We're on
drink number 2. We have Nightlock and Marky.
Nightlock
and Nightlock getting
involved
together.
And another is a fourth incident. He's already involved in the third one.
Back under caution yet again.
Nightlock is having a really tough.
Yeah, we're going to be getting to this hour. Yeah, we're going to be getting to this hour limit very, very quickly if we keep up at this pace.
So, viewers, if you were not feeling it, if you weren't feeling it last time, you're certainly going to start feeling it now.
Yeah, this is what, drink number 4?
Yes, this is drink number 4.
Drink number 4, ladies and gentlemen.
And to viewers who are just coming into the session, we are under our 4th caution on the 3rd round of the MEA NASCAR Cup. Right now, we are referring to cautions as drinks. You know, whenever AMR Rufus and I are commentating this on these races, we'll always refer to them as drinks because we always love this. We always have a drinking game that AMR Rufus created. AMR Rufus, would you like to describe it?
Yeah, so very basic game. It's like most drinking games. Every single time that there's a caution, take a drink. As we go under green from that caution, looks like, yeah, we're going too wide again. Looks like Eric Speed is going on the low side with Hillbilly on the high side. It looks like Sloth is going up the inside of Buku right now, getting a really nice run out of the second corner, but like I said, the high side, Buku, running a little bit of the high side, getting a better run out of that corner, so he did make up a little bit of ground on the back straight.
Someone's in the wall.
Oh, we do have some people in the wall. Yeah, somebody is in the wall.
See, this is what happens. These people are
not
trying
getting
to
a very
push
good
to
run.
catch up to Katie because they all know that Katie has the pace.
Yeah, Katie just has the raw pace around here. Just from one lap, she's pulled off a really nice gap to Nicole and Buku. Nicole getting a little... Buku trying to look up the inside of Nicole going into the third corner. Nicole checks up a little bit. Buku's still on the low side. As they come out, looks like Sloth really getting a nice run out of the last corner going up the outside of Buku as he taps Nicole on the rear a little bit. Very interesting shuffling going around, people checking up a little bit. And while this is happening, Katie's just gone.
Yeah, Katie's going away.
She's making up so much ground on these guys who are battling. It's not even funny anymore.
I really wonder if these people are going to realize that battling is not going to do it. You're not going to win the race on the 19th lap. You're going to have to. You got a while. You got about 100 more laps you need to do. You got to calm down a little bit. You got to settle in. You got to make sure that the leader doesn't get too far, because when the green flag, when the checker flag does come, you want to make sure that you are right in front. You're right behind the leader, or you are in the lead.
Yeah, these guys are really pushing it hard in the midfield. I was on board with Outlawed XJ. He got really squirrely coming out of the second corner, almost coming into MNR Nightlock and AFR Logistics. And Cody Pennant really doing a great job taking advantage of those mistakes as he goes up the inside of them. Cody Pennant, Incubus, getting into an exchange, and they're all sliding everywhere. It looks like there's another person back there. Looks like that was Mayhem. Mayhem got tangled into that as well, so we're going to be going under caution for that.
Alright, viewers, that is the 5th drink.
Yeah, 5th drink, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that was weird. It looked like Pennant just got swirly, kind of was maybe taken off guard by something and slid right up into Incubus, going into the wall, and Mayhem was just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's really unfortunate for them. Hop on board.
I'm going to hop on board with Outlaw X.
Restart.
The person right behind me is mistake. We're going to actually, for this restart, we're going to hop on board and watch from his perspective the carnage. Looks like they're
the front of the pack is actually pretty calm. It's the mid-rear pack that really seems to be mixing it up and dicing it everywhere. Yeah, the front is pretty calm and collected when there's pace being set on like the first lap, which is interesting to see because normally it's the kind of mid-front pack that kind of has some of the collisions too.
Looks like
not too many collisions up front tonight.
Looks like SSR Markey and LSCM Cody Pennant win picks this time. How much fuel? Let's see how much fuel and tires they have.
Let's take a look. See. Go damage. So is lap 20 right now, and Logistic currently has 66% of his fuel tank left. His right front tire. His right front tire is really hurting. But it's going to be interesting to see how tire wear also plays a role in this race too, because this track really does beat up the right front of your tire a lot because of the load the car puts on. It's a very heavy car, and putting a lot of load on the bank really can do a number on tires. So it should be interesting how the tires will affect the racing. Lap times as well.
Speaking of tires, I really wonder if SSR Katie is actually being extremely aggressive with her tires, and that's how she's getting the raw pace at the beginning. But I really wonder if she's going to drop off if she is using more tires than everyone else.
I'd be curious to know what her thought process is, because I think that she knows that she has a better pace than the rest of the field. And I wonder if she can kind of just take it easy a little bit, kind of just ease off going full tilt for the entire race, and kind of just conserve fuel, her tires, kind of just run at a bit slower of a pace than flat out pace, enough where she can still maintain the lead, but be able to conserve her car and tires and fuel as well. As we're doubling up to go green again.
We're gonna hop on board with Outlaw in the number 19 car. We're green again. And I was just about to point out, viewers, if you haven't already seen, there's already another action involving the car.
Getting into the wreck.
Well, viewers, that is the 6th spot.
Yeah, that's 6th. That's drink number 6 right there.
Just make sure you have a little bit of water and alcohol.
Yeah, just a little bit. Maybe some food as well.
So before I got so rudely interrupted by a massive accident that happened right in front of us, I would also like to point, just like to point out how it's like Katie has a noticeable difference between her and Outlaw's tire wear. Right now, Katie only has about 14% tire wear, while Outlaw's at 26%.
Interesting. So maybe Katie running the hot lapping lines actually is conserving her tires compared to the people in the mid-pack and rear of the pack who are all battling for position and scrubbing their, having tire scrub, wearing their tires down faster than usual. That actually, yeah, that kind of can make sense as well. Very interesting how that very nice observation made on it.
I'm sure her wheel definitely has something to do with it.
Yeah, wheel is definitely driver mod. Full, like all the way driver mod with the wheel. So I think she does have a bit of an advantage with that. Just car placement in general. As we go under green, the something, yeah, SSR Katie, please get that nerfed, definitely. As we go green yet again, ooh, Eric's speed getting into logistic a little bit, slows logistic down. They are 3 wide coming out of turn 2, very cool. SSR Market getting a mega run out of the second corner, passing logistic. Looking to the inside of Cody Pennant, but Cody Pennant closes the door on him. Ooh, logistic is in the wall, losing a bit of momentum. Wow, they're almost 4 wide. They're very crazy.
They're going 3 wide at the front.
Almost. Wow. Oh, guys, keep it together. Please keep it together.
Well, I think with how aggressive these people are, with how aggressive these drivers are running,
Marky getting a very good run too.
Eric speed going right up to the wall. I really do think that we might be coming on for what is it, 7th?
Ooh, Eric speed hitting the wall a little bit. Maybe almost 7th drink, yeah. Marky really capitalizing on the people battling. He's made his way up through the rear, from the rear of the field all the way up to the front of the field, just from people battling. Doing a great job getting runs on people. Yeah, now he's all the way up into 5th position because of it. Doing a great job getting past people who are battling, just that advantage. Which is awesome because this track actually does have opportunities like that. I mean, you can run different lines, get runs on people, and actually pass people on straights because you have more momentum. You see Hillbilly running that low line and Eric Speed running the high line, and Sloth kind of running in between. That's Homestead right there. You can get away with running high lines and getting momentum. You can get away with running low lines and conserving distance. You can run in between, kind of do a little bit of both, and it looks like somebody's getting a little squirrely coming into turn 4.
Yeah, it looks like someone had a bit of contact.
Yeah.
He's right now dropping off.
Yeah, the front of the field is starting to... It looks like the front 5 are really kind of getting into it right now, just kind of running their own pace. Not really being too overly aggressive, but still trying to one another.
Look how far SSR Katie has gone in distance herself.
Yeah, Katie just running away with things. Very, very cool to see her just putting her head down, running laps. Just make the distance greater.
They nerfed Bastion.
I mean, it's going to be totally
They might have to nerf Katie.
Yeah, they might. It'll be interesting. I wonder if Mayhem, the series organizer, will have to put a power restriction on Katie's car specifically, so the racing can be even. It'd be interesting if he take up such opportunity.
You know, if Katie were to ever pick Tracer, I don't think Mayhem's going to take that, because I believe he's already Tracer.
I think I talked to Katie one time. She said that she wanted to be Winston. I can recall her saying she wanted to be Winston. I
swear Mayhem was already Winston.
Maybe he wants to be Winston. Maybe that's why. Maybe he wants to be Winston because Katie's already Winston.
That could be the case. That could be the case.
I think that's the key to all our problems.
Yeah, we just need like in the you know, MEA NASCAR or someone a little bit of tire smoke. Who was that?
That was PPS Lucky getting into it with looking at Incubus. So both of those getting a little contact, losing a bit of momentum, and it looks like SSR Nicole takes advantage from that, going up the inside. But she goes a little running the high line, getting a little bit outside, and Incubus just slides right up through into the DMs. Just
I wonder as these drivers
about this track, it's a little bit tricky.
As these drivers are driving more and more aggressively, trying to win the race on lap 33. I really wonder if they're just going to get so mad at each other that they're just going to push and shove each other out the way. I mean, this is NASCAR, so it wouldn't be too slow.
It's just NASCAR. Yeah, we might get some interesting bump and runs. You never know. There might be a bump and run or two. I mean, it's not unheard of to see a bump and run in MEA NASCAR. It certainly has happened before, and I'm sure it will happen again on a like this. It wouldn't be surprised if I were to see one today.
Right now, it appears that the field is starting out. They're just getting into the rules. Most of the field is getting into the rules.
Thank God. Yeah, hopefully we can go more than one lap without a caution. That'd be super tight, guys, if you're watching.
Yeah, look at the gap between first and second. Katie's just going to run away with this if it stays green.
Yeah, back in the pack, SSR Nicole, PPS Lucky, and now Logistic are getting into a three-way battle. And these two battling has caused Nightlock and Outlaw to kind of catch up to them and start dicing it up with them as well. So I'm going to be looking at this since the field's starting to spread out. There's not as much battling. It looks like there's a bit of a battle up the field a little bit, a couple of positions as well between the two drivers. But I'm going to stick to this and see the... Ooh, Lucky didn't get a good run out of the second corner, and Logistic goes straight by him. I think he's standing still.
I'm gonna hop on board with Mayhem just to watch the battle that Amar Rufus is describing.
Yeah, Logistic getting the upper hand of Lucky, Nightlock, and Nicole, it seems. And Lucky goes for a dive up the inside, but I think he's pushed a little bit too much momentum for that line. He backed off a little bit.
SSR Mayhem right now running the extremely low line as Nicole and Outlaw get into each other.
Ooh, Nicole gets to the wall.
Out on that, moving Mayhem up to second class as Nicole had coming last.
There's another battle up here between some people. Looks to be Incubus, Sloth, Eric Speedman, SSR Hillbilly. So battle for 6th place is 4 cars deep, with Sloth Reflex, Eric Speed, and Hillbilly. These guys are be dicing it up as well.
Hillbilly's going right up against
as well as that pack fighting.
All the track available.
Yeah, he is definitely using all the track available. Man, Incubus really getting a nice run on Sloth, on the low line of Sloth, running that mid to high line. Gets a better run out of the corner, leaving Incubus behind a little bit.
Katie is right now just gone right now. She right now, if these people keep on battling, Katie's right now more than 2 corners ahead of the back of the field. So lap traffic, if we stay green, might genuinely be a concern.
I was thinking about that too. If this keeps up and I don't predict it, but I highly doubt this will ever happen. But if we don't have a caution for the rest of the race, and Katie keeps at this pace that she's at right now, we might have lap cars in the race, which would be very interesting to see, because I don't think we did see a little bit of what a lap car was like in the Daytona race for the lead.
A lap car might have actually given someone the win that race.
Yeah, that whole situation was kind of a weird situation because of how it played out. Because the lap car seemed to know what a blue flag was, and just kind of kept at his own pace. Oh boy, Incubus really getting close to SSR Hillbilly as he falls back a little bit from Sloth and Eric Speed. So he's right at the tail end of this battle right here, kind of ready to pounce if anything were to happen.
Let's hop on board with Incubus right now just to see. SSR Bobber's hitting under green.
Yeah, SSR Bobber's pitting under green. Looked like
Bobbert,
he.
let's see, Bobberts and Mayhem.
There's another person going in, Mayhem. Yeah.
Mayhem went in.
Yeah, maybe these guys are thinking about pit strategy now that we're coming to almost halfway through the race. We're getting close to halfway through the race. Maybe they're thinking about fuel, maybe some tires or tire wear problems. Maybe they'll be planning on doing another stop towards the end of the race as well. And Mayhem comes on.
Mayhem, yeah, there you go. I was just
back
describing
on,
that issue
right,
we were
right
going
out.
to have. Mayhem comes right. The pit lane spits you right onto the racing line.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if there's going to be any accidents involving people coming back onto the racing line from the pits under green. I didn't think about. Yeah, that's pretty risky right there. Really dicey.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's somebody coming out from the pits right now as well. Who's that? It looks to be AFR Logistics. So AFR Logistics coming out from the pits as well. Looks like in place. Yeah. 2 tires. Maybe he can make ground on these guys in the midfield. Very cool. But it looks like Hillbilly and Eric Ship are... No, not Eric Ship. Eric Speed. Cougars. Eric Ship. Triple one. Eric Speed 01 and SSR Hillbilly look to be getting a bit close now. This battle starts to die off a little bit.
Yeah, it would appear as though the field is really starting to
Katie
settle
pitted.
down.
Kitty's now in 10th place. Kitty is pitted. Kitty pit. Kitty's now in 10th place. It looks to be that she is just... Yeah, she just exited the pit, so she's on the last lap right there. So she's now in 10th place, and SSR Markey is now your leader.
No, I wasn't expecting SSR Markey to come up this high. You know, he was starting I believe he was starting 3rd to last this race, and now he's all the way up in 1st. Albeit,
Markey, he did a great job.
It was definitely a thing, but yeah, I wasn't expecting Markey to be in 1st. Right now, LCM Cody Pendant is battling.
Cody Pendant's right on his rear tap.
Yeah, he wants that. He wants to lead. He wants to lead a few laps there.
Yeah, Markey really did a good job on the restarts. Just staying out of trouble, trying to be wary of other drivers, being aware of his surroundings, and he capitalized on people battling and crashing into each other, and he's done that all the way up into the first spot. Oh, it looks like Eric Speed is spinning around. Oh, somebody else. Who was that?
Yep, caution is out. That is
collected. He tapped into Sloth. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Eric Speed was just going down the straight, and then all of a sudden he was spinning around. He must have gotten a sim twitch. I think the only plausible thing is that somebody tapped him in the rear and he got a sim twitch and sent him flying. What a shame.
I wonder if this really screws up anybody's pit strategy.
Oh, okay. So, right. So I believe that when the yellow is out, lap traffic can proceed at race pace back to lead lap.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Forgot about that rule. So yeah, so all the lap cars right now are coming back to lead lap right now. So probably a very good decision on all their parts to go into the pits, because it was probably inevitable until another caution happened. This is what, drink number 8?
This is drink
7. 7. Okay.
So if you're not, if you weren't,
Number 7.
like, you had a little bit of time to recover, but now it's if you're not at least a little tipsy, you're not drinking the real drink.
Yep. So we are now on lap. Ooh, we have people going to the pits. So we have Slot,
Everybody's
Marky,
going to the pits.
Incubus, Hillbilly, PPS Lucky, Nicole, Eric Speed, Nightlock. A lot of people in the pits right now. Who's that back there?
LSCM Cody Pennant did not go in the pits, but he still has 44% fuel. He has plenty of fuel. He has a lot of fuel. Probably not enough.
Yeah,
he's probably going to have to pit twice. It wouldn't surprise me.
But look who's behind, though.
Yeah, we have
behind
Katie behind. She's on fresh rubber.
SSR Katie, and she's on fresh tires, much fuller tank of gas, and she has just better pace as well. So Cody's really going to have to turn on his defensive driving and really just slow up Katie and really just make life difficult for going into this restart. Hopefully back her up into Buku or Bobbers or Logistic. Logistic coming back into 5th place after going into the pits on being all the way down the field into 14th.
My apologies, viewers. Looks like Cody Pennant's going to have to go into full sweat mode if he wants to keep first place.
Yes, Cody Pennant will be in full leaderboard sweat mode, full qualifying mode / defensive mode if he wants to keep this lead. As a cone goes flying through the field, that's always nice. Always do like a good cone going through the field.
I dropped my phone. Nice job, me.
Same.
Well, it looks like they're doubling up. We're about to go 2 wide.
Yep, looks like we are going to be going under green this lap it'll be lap 52. So disregard the fact that it'll say 53 because we did have that pace lap, so it's really about 117 laps, not 118. So.
Craig Tanave asks, is anybody driving with any vehicle? I have no idea, but we are going green.
We are going green, and Katie got a really nice jump from Cody, but I think she checked up. She might have jumped the start a little bit. As we are going 3 wide into the first corner.
Someone's hit the wall. Someone just hit the wall.
PPS Lucky is very unlucky. Yeah, it looks like PPS Lucky is not very lucky.
Are we going to have our 8th drink now?
8th? I don't think so.
Like
I think Lucky kind of recovered, and we're still under green.
Yep.
Which is nice. A good change. And Katie getting a really nice run on Cody Pennant out of the last corner into the front straight. But Buku's not making it easy for her. He's still poking his nose on the inside each corner, so now he's falling back a little bit into the clutches of Bobberts.
Katie's just right now begging for that position. Yeah, Bobberts is right now behind Katie. Right now it looks like Cody is right now acting as a mobile chicane. Not making fun of his pace or anything, but we just know that Nicole is just so fast this race, and Cody Pennant's also he's on worn rubber. He doesn't have the pace that Katie has.
Kate making a really good. Wait, there's an accident. We're under caution again.
All right.
This time.
So that's our.
We have PPS Lucky and SSR Nicole. We're an 8.3. I'm noticing, sitting on board SSR Katie, watching her lines, I can tell that the way that she's going at this, I think her attack on these corners is focusing on the exit of the corner primarily. I think she focuses on getting a really good run out of the corner and sacrifices her speed going into the corner to get a really good run out of the corner. And that's why she's getting such a good run on Cody Pennant, and is kind of falling back to Bobbers mid-corner and into the corner, but she pulls away from Bobbers every time on the straight, which is an interesting tactic. to say the least.
It's a tactic that seems to be working.
Definitely. She's definitely shown that that tactic is definitely worth her while. Pace.
Some people will be pitting this. Lots of pace car did not go. Let's see who that's going to be. Mayhem is going to the pits. You know, Cody Pennant still hasn't gotten in the pits.
Who's in the pits right now? We have Marky, Nicole, Lucky in the pits. So
it's a very odd strategy. I can't wrap my head around it.
Looking at Roberts. Roberts has a lot of fuel. That's 76% fuel left. Kate has 84. Wow, Katie has a lot more fuel left. She has 84% fuel left. Cody Pennant has 36% fuel left and has about 25% damage on 25% 25% tire wear on his front right and about 18 on his front left, 17 on his rear left, and about 21 on his rear right. So looks to be. Oh, they're going single file this time. They're going to be going everything though. I'm going to hop aboard.
And we're going green.
I'm going to hop aboard Bobberts, watching Katie trying to attack Cody Pennant. So Katie on the better tires has more fuel in the tank. Cody Pennant is going to have to pit at some point. Ooh, and what the hell is that?
That's an interesting lag. You know what? That's put Katie
very
dead last. Wow.
That has put Katie dead last.
Wow.
Wow. That's right.
Prince May, right before we went green, said, hashtag Katie for the win. I got bad news for you, sir.
I got bad. We have another crash. It looks to be Hillbilly. Katie just drove right into Hillbilly. I don't know why she just did that, but she just did.
I wonder if he's invisible.
No, I don't think so.
Because I know if you change your assists whilst in the pits, there's a good chance you'll turn yourself invisible.
I don't think she would just switch her assists off.
Well, maybe not hers, but someone else's. TX3 Topher says, what the heck happened? That is our question.
That's Topher Stouffer right there. Hello, Topher Stouffer. It's your boy AMR Rufus back at it again with another commentary.
There you go.
That was very strange.
I've never seen anything like
that.
that.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I don't know whether or not that was lag or contact. It didn't seem like contact. It seemed like Katie just stopped.
She just teleported.
It had to have been. She just teleported to the rear of the field. That looks like the incident with AMSGG Racing and LSCM the Butler on Twitter. Oh man, it looked like just Butler just kind of showed up. And then it looked like Katie had that same sort of thing happen. As we go green yet again, Katie getting a really good run on Marky and Lucky, going up the inside. On board with Katie. Man, going for that inside line, pretty aggressive, but getting squirrely as he gets off banking. Ooh, yeah, Incubus and Logistics seem to have gotten together a little bit. And, we have somebody spinning on
what
the
is this? Yep, there you go. Someone's in the wall.
What is that drink number? Yeah, that's 10.
That's 10.
That's 10 now.
We're up to 10.
We're up to 10.
It's gonna be a long night for everybody that's
We're on lap 61. We're gonna be on lap 61. That was 10 drinks.
TX3 Topher wins back up.
Miss me with that. Weak shit.
He just got you. You know, I really look at SSR Bobbitt's legend, and I just don't understand it. You know, he puts Monster Energy and Red Bull right next to each other, and I want to cry because of it.
Where is Bobberts?
Bobberts is right now in second.
Red Bull, Monster Energy.
I win it. Is Cody going to go in? No,
Doritos.
the pace car didn't go, so Cody is
Very interesting.
Let's say Ellison Cody Penman is still out.
Let's see how Cody's doing on fuel. He is at 30% right now. He is at about almost 30% tire wear in his front right. I think about that as we go green again. I think about 30% tire wear is about the point at which you actually start feeling a bit of loss going through corners. He's going to be feeling it if he keeps at it. I'd say that is at least. I'm going to hop on Nicole. Kate's already got up to the 8th place right behind Nicole, so she's making her way through. She's going to have to really work hard and really almost abuse the cautions that are going to happen inevitably, because this is it's going to happen. Now she's up in the 7th, passing Nicole, and the front group is really battling right now. I don't think they realize how lucky they had it with Nicole when Katie was all the way at the back of the field, and Cody Penn goes
accident.
wall,
Katie just caused another accident. That's the big one.
Was that Katie? That wasn't Katie. That was Cody Penn, and she was right behind it.
Katie, and I saw contact, and she's still going, but it looked like she caused it.
I don't think she caused that, dude. I think Cody Penn and Eric Speed got into it. That's what I saw. She wasn't even near that. She was in. I think she had contact in the aftermath of the initial contact, but I don't think she caused it. From my angle, I was on board with Nicole, watching it from the rear.
Well, viewers, that is the 11th shot. You might want to take care of your liver.
Yeah, this is drink number 11. And we are on lap 64, about 65. We are just past halfway of this race. Yeah, so crazy stuff is happening as
Prince Maeve.
I think we're gonna go green. We're under green again.
Prince Maeve, just before the accident, says no more wrecks. How bad news for you?
Not bad news for you, dude. This is not the place for that, because there will be more wrecks. Katie getting into 4th place already. Really great start, getting past SSO Sloth. Is there crashing already? No, not yet. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, not yet. Yeah. Katie really getting close to Eric's speed. Coming out of turn 4. Running a little bit different line now that I know. She's running a little bit more of an aggressive line. Trying to get underneath people, kind of trying to push the advantages. Eric goes into the wall and gives that position to SSR Kate. Now Kate's got her sights set on Bobberts, and then if she gets past Bobberts, then it will be Buku. I get a notification telling me that my batteries are low. How thoughtful.
Katie right now, all she wants is that lead. That's all she's thinking about. You know, after that random lag spike that came out of nowhere, I'm sure she's really happy that she had all those cautions.
Yeah, exactly. And you can tell that she wants it because of how the different lines that she's taking. She's now taking low line, trying to get under people, trying to do a slide job on people. I haven't inserted that yet. I haven't done a slide job yet. But she's taking more aggressive lines, trying to get underneath people. Yeah, she's going up, trying to get underneath Bobberts, and Bobberts goes a little bit wide.
Slide job!
And two. Slide job!
I feel complete. I feel so complete.
Yeah, Katie doing a great job getting past Bobberts. Ridiculous. Doing a great job. Now all that battling has let Buku play a little bit, but I don't know if
Buku's lead is going to
we'll have to see if Buku lead might not last for long. Because if Katie decides to top lapping pace right now, then
Buku's going with the high
it's
line.
not
And
going to
look how
last
much
very long.
time Buku just lost by using the high
Wow,
line.
look at how much Katie just gained on that one set of corners.
Yeah, you
My
cannot-
goodness.
Yeah, look.
She has this down to a science. Look
She
at
really
this.
does. Look at this. She really did it.
Oh wow.
So
She
smooth, going right up
literally got
against the
second
wall.
car
She knows
to
what
the
she's
wall
doing.
in her car. She knows, yeah, she has this down to a science at this point, ladies and gentlemen. If you want clinical NASCAR driving, you come to the right place.
Eventually, we might have to save
Unless
that
we have a
one.
caution. Yeah. Yeah, Buku, I think he's realized what's going on right now. And he's about to clutch Buku. He might fall into the clutches of Katie at any time now. Yeah, Katie is very close to yeeting on Buku. Very close. Ooh, Buku going a little bit
Buku's
wide.
going. Now we might have to say that special phrase again.
Yep, we might have to say that very special phrase. Yeah, you could just tell. You could just tell Buku has it just a little bit. His line is just off by by about half a car width. Katie's just not giving up on Buku. Really, just kind of grinding his rear bumper.
Yep, Katie's not
very aggressive from
Katie.
Katie.
Katie got it.
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
no,
Buku's on
coming
the high
back.
line now. He's coming back with the run. Yeah. But is the high side gonna work for him this time around? Katie can't take. Oh yeah, that did work. Because the reason that Katie was getting such a run is that she was unwinding the car and letting the car track out through the exit of the banking. Since Buku had that covered off, she couldn't actually get that run on him because he had it covered off from the outside. So you can tell that Buku's... Yeah, this is crazy. I'm going to hop on board with Bobbers to see this from another angle. Because Katie obviously has the run, but Buku using the outside and we're under caution. We are under caution.
Who was involved in that
Ladies and
accident?
gentlemen. Let's see who was involved this time, ladies and gentlemen.
PPS
We have
Lucky,
PPS Lucky, Outlaw, and Sloth. I have to say, for somebody named PPS Lucky, he is not lucky. I think, honestly, PPS Lucky is the most unlucky driver in this series. Every time there is a crash, he is somehow involved in it. I don't know whether he initiates it or he just is wrapped up in it, but he is always in accidents, and he is very unlucky for a guy named PPS Lucky. I'm just going to say that right now.
Drivers, viewers, I'd just like to remind you that you are now on your 12th shot.
12th, yeah, we're on number 12 right now.
No, you might
We're
want
on
to
lap
watch
75.
out. You might want to watch out for the road.
About to be 76. Yeah. You might want to be calling up your local hospital, see if they have any liver replacements for you, see if you can get on the waiting list. You know, talk to your friends, family, talk about livers, you know. That might be the good time to talk about that. Just get it out there.
By the end of the NASCAR season, you're going to be struggling.
Katie's going into the pits with
Everybody's
Buku.
going in the pits.
Oh no, Buku's not going in.
Oh
yeah, Bowers and Buku juked
yeah, they
out.
purposely
So we have very, very interesting. So it looks like Eric Speed, Boberts, and Buku are the only people who are not in the pits, as everyone from this is crazy.
It's always so beautiful to watch him going. M&R Eric Speed. I didn't realize that he was coming out that close. That's interesting.
Yeah. So so the entire field except for Outlaw, Boberts, and Buku went into the pits. So that's Katie, Eric Speed, Nightlock, Nicole, Logistic, Mayhem, Hillbilly, Incubus, Marky, Cody Pennant, Lucky, Sloth, not FMG.
TX3 Topher in chat says, and we've all blacked out. Topher, I do recognize how you joined in late.
Topher Stouffer.
I've realized how you come in late.
You better catch up, dude. You
are,
got a lot of catching up to do.
Got a lot of catching up, and if you're blacking out now, you need to practice.
Oof. Yeah, dude.
If you think this, is bad,
quick shot to Topher against Paints.
Yeah, you might need some
TX Y equals MX plus B Topher. Paint move.
Prince Maeve says, "Come on, Katie, I believe in you." And one thing is that if I would be in this. I promise you, I can speak.
Katie's like the actual. Katie's like a good version of Danica Patrick that can actually like win a race.
Well, Katie's the Danica Patrick that we like.
Yeah, Katie's the Danica Patrick that can actually win a race. It's tight.
Yeah, it's pretty different. It's just it's an honor.
Yes. Yeah. So we are single file. We're now green. Is going to be lap 78. Be interesting to see. So everyone behind Katie is on fresh tires and a full tank of gas. Roberts and Outlaw are all on old tires. And
I think Buku really regrets running the high now.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of position.
Yeah, Buku and Roberts side by side along with Outlawed and Katie. And are we under caution?
Yeah, we're under caution. Another accident. So that is
Why?
the 13th shot.
Yeah, that's shot number 13. We're both 17, correct?
Well, I got 17 this month.
You'll be 17 this month.
But at the very,
well,
very
if we can get to 17. Yeah, if we can get to 17 shots by the end of this race, I think HCR Daytona and I will both be happy.
So we're about to go green again?
Let's hope so.
Yes,
we are green, as you said.
We're on lap 80 of 117.
Yep.
We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there to crown.
Buku really probably regretting on again. But he is getting that run out of the corner, which is man, Buku and Outlaw getting into each other, almost causing a wreck right there. That was pretty dicey. And Outlaw is into the wall, losing a lot of momentum right there, and that is Katie almost getting by him. Yeah, almost getting by. Katie's gonna get by Outlawed. Now she has her sights set on Buku and Roberts. Roberts is currently our leader and is starting to set a bit of a pace for himself.
Katie's gonna try her.
We have some.
Gonna be our first oval
Definitely
of the season.
It ain't over until it's over, Chief. We'll have to see what happens. This is MEA Nascar, just to remind you. So anything can really happen.
I love Forza.
I love Forza.
Do you want to know what the top speed of this is?
What?
The highest speed, according to Forza, is in this race set by SSR Katie, 247 miles an hour.
Wow, hey, that must be a new land speed record coming from SSR Katie, going 240 miles an hour on Homestead Miami Oval Course. I want to give a quick congratulations to SSR Katie for achieving that goal. I think we'll give her an extra award on the podium, I guess. If she can hold this podium, we'll give her an extra award as well. Should be interesting to see her reaction because she does not have a mic. Honestly, that is the real question. When is SSR Katie going to get a mic?
That is like the biggest question we have.
That's the biggest question. What does she sound like?
We're on lap 85 of 117 with not too many laps to go. Let's see if these top three will do anything.
Yep. Wow, it looks like
going really low.
Rear of the field are really shuffling a lot. Rear of the field, very tail end. If the front three are a little boring and spread out, I might go back to the route and see what the dealio is back there.
Hop on board with Nicole, and right now they're going 2, maybe even 3 wide.
Yeah, that's really definitely risking it for the biscuit in this stage of the race, especially because if you mess up and get into an accident, especially at this stage in lap 76 going on 80, not 76, on lap 86 going on 87, it really can ruin your hopes of a good finishing position.
According to Purple Zebra, B Lobby had someone over 1,000 miles an hour.
1,000 miles an hour.
That's impressive.
It's amazing. That's very impressive.
Any let's see if anybody has a challenge Katie for the 247. Nope, no one has challenged Katie for the 247. Right now, it looks like Nicole.
Wonder what, like, lag? I think somebody disconnected. Oh, Katie just lagged.
Katie lagged?
When she lagged, yeah, same thing happened. She just stopped all of a sudden. That's, yeah, it caused an accident. Oh, nice. So we are now under caution again, I believe.
Is this our 13th or 14th?
This is 14. Drink number 14.
Drink number 14. I feel bad for you guys. Let's just hope it's really low proof alcohol.
Yeah, because we know nothing about that. Being adolescents.
We're just mere children.
We're mere children. And we're back with HCR Daytona.
Hello. So right now, to get off of off board in a second. We're gonna move back to the restart. We're gonna hop on board with Manure Eric speeds.
Manure.
Looks like people are actually going into pit.
Boberts and Buku have opted to go into the pits. I think they realized that they were running low on fuel or their tires were wearing. So your standings now for the top three is now SSR Katie, AFR Logistic, and Incubus.
There's no reason why they couldn't.
SSR Mayhem is in 4th place, ladies and gentlemen. Your series organizer, SSR Mayhem, in 4th place. Behind him is SSR Hillbilly, then Manure Nightlock, then Manure Eric Speed, then LSM Cody Pennant, and then you're in PP Lucky, SSR Nicole, and then Marquis Sloth, Boberts, Outlaw, who all went into the pits.
I find it really weird how they went into the pits because they went into the pits previously with Katie. Katie still has 74% fuel and plenty of tires left, and I think she can make this in the end. That was a really
she can probably make it to the end. Yeah, that's definitely a weird strategy call, especially at the point of the race where they're only about 30 laps away. I mean, yeah, it's a weird call to do that, especially at this stage of the race.
Let's see if it hit. And there's an accident.
Quite weird. Let's see if it pays. And we're already.
Yeah, there's 2 separate incidences. And we're now under our 15th drink.
Alright. It is drink number 15.
Yep, drink number 15. I feel bad for some of these logos, man.
I just took a drink from my bootleg Fiji water.
Discount Fiji.
Yeah, bootleg. Bootleg, whole lot of bootleg.
Whole lot of bootleg, right?
Whole lot of bootleg, gotta say. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were just joining us, this is AMR Rufus, joined by HCR Daytona, the HCR Daytona, in fact.
Hello.
We're on lap 92 of 117 laps of the MEA Nascar Cup. So far, we have had 14 cautions over the course of 92 laps. It has been a bit of a struggle. Some of those cautions have gone as long as 3 laps. Some 2, some only 1 lap. But we've had okay time. You'd say we've had an okay time so far today, haven't you, Daytona?
We've had a wonderful time.
Yeah, it's been swell. It's been a good time being a commentator for me and NASCAR. As we go green another time for hopefully the last time.
Let's see how desperate they're gonna get. Because now it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely coming down to the wire at this point.
Let's see how desperate they get.
So it looks like Logistic and Incubus going too wide into turns 3 and 4. And those two battling is making it very easy for SS and Kate to just, pull away from them, just drive away.
Katie right now is just thinking, keep on battling. Yeah, you do you. Keep on battling.
Yeah, Katie's honestly really thonking as to how she wants to about this. Does she want to just keep going at it? Does she want to pull back a little bit and just kind of conserve herself a little bit? Or does she just want to go full hand right now? So definitely a question.
Katie right now is just thinking how big brain she is.
Yeah. SSR Mayhem going through some moves on AFR Logistic, running the pretty aggressive low line on Logistic, who's running kind of a mid-line. I haven't seen too much of Mayhem throughout the race. He's been kind of wrapped up in a few accidents early on, and it looks like he's in contention for a podium almost. Looks like we've had another accident, so let's take a look, see who's in it. Looks like Buku and Sloth, which is
our
shame.
Yep, we're under caution. That is our 16th drink.
Yeah, that is drink number 16. Or is that 15?
No, that's 16.
That's 16, right? You right.
Alright, so,
okay.
Right now we're on lap 96.
Yeah. Lap 96 going on 97.
This is a very, I think Mayhem dipping low. Whenever I see someone dipping low, that means they're going into the pits. It's so weird when they want to go into the pits.
Yeah. All these drivers are playing on Rosie around this track here. It's quite interesting. Looks like PPS Lucky's going into the pits, as well as another driver. I didn't get who the other person was.
Unless they're off of everyone else's strategy, it's such a weird move.
Yeah, it is a strange move to be pitting as late as now, but maybe it's just because they messed up their pit strategy in the beginning of the race, and now they're paying the price for it because they're out of gas, or their tires are so worn out that they just can't continue.
That might honestly
I think gas is a more pressing issue than tires, I think. I think the fact that these cars are big American V8 cars. They're very thirsty. Big American V8s.
I love you some American muscle.
Yes, exactly. So.
Yeah,
so I think gasoline is probably a more pressing issue than tire wear in these circumstances. So. Yeah.
You know,
Should
for
be
the
fun to see.
2020 regulations for MEA Nascar, there's some big changes coming. We're actually going to be putting plants in the exhaust.
Very interesting.
Yeah, we need
as we go green. Yeah. We are green once again. Ooh, and Logistic going on to the beyond the white line on the non-bank area, really getting squirrely, losing a few positions because of it, and backing up the field as we are 3 wide going into.
No, they're going 4 wide.
4. Yeah, they were almost.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, and they're Nicole's into the wall.
I don't think they're going to call a caution for that.
Almost around. They shouldn't call a caution for that. If they call a caution for that, they're crazy. It looks like we're still going.
We have 18 laps left, so now they're going to get desperate.
Yeah. Yeah, they are going to get desperate now. It looks like some people are getting into the wall a little bit. AFR Logistic putting some moves on SSR Mayhem. Going Logistic a bit aggressive, running the low line. Mayhem. I'm kind of just giving him that position right there, to just like let off a little bit. I'm gonna hop forward up a little bit and look at Marky. Marky's really looking a bit aggressive at the late stage of this race as we just go off lap 100. And Buku, man, Buku really getting aggressive, trying to look on Cody Penn right there.
And now we're hopping on board with SSR Mayhem right now, nearly colliding with LC and Buku.
Ooh!
Or the 7 and Marky and Cody Pendon.
Wow! Logistic, oh man, that was really a swell by Logistic there. He saw that all these cars were getting into a bit of a kerfuffle on the last corner, and he said, went for the late apex and got a run on all of them and almost made the moves on basically all of them. That was really good move by Logistic. That has to be, I think that's probably the move of the race right there. Better Marky. Very good move.
Yeah, definitely the FedEx move of the race, because this is NASCAR, so you have to put a sponsor on literally everything.
Yeah, he licked the stamp and sent it to the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah, he did really well. He did.
Yes, he
just
did.
got the move done quickly and smoothly. Exactly how the United States, exactly how the U.S. UPS does it.
Yes, very nice. Nicely done. Yeah. Now he's kind of fallen into the clutches of Marky as he gets held up by Outlaw going through the last corners. But, Marky gets it all wrong and goes very deep on the exit of turn 2, allowing Powerton Logistic to go right past him as if you were standing still.
So it looks like Marky.
Now he's on the back foot from and Hillbilly
in the wall.
Right
SSR Mayhem turns him around.
SSR Mayhem did a punt and run on SSR Hillbilly. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first from AMR Rufus and HDR Daytona. SSR Mayhem is a dirty cheat.
Yeah, he's a cheater. No, he's just wrong.
Cheater, pumpkin eater. It's wrong. SSR Mayhem does punt and runs. He is a dirty cheat.
Before the accident, I was just about to say how Marky was sort of blocking a lot of people who had the momentum. Marky was blocking the people in the same way that Norton Security blocks viruses.
getting into a spinning on the pace lap. Oh, jeez.
How is Eric
spinning on the caution lap? Oh my god. He must have gotten bunched up with everyone just got spinning. Oh, that was funny. Shout out to Eric Speed for spinning on the caution lap right there. It's a great job from you.
See, right now he's on Goodyear tires. Yokohama tires will never do that. Buy Yokohama.
Yeah. If only he had Yokohama tires, then something like that wouldn't have happened.
No, none of that would have happened. It was very fortunate.
Yeah.
We're gonna swap. To SSR Katie going up to first. That swap sponsored by Publix.
Indeed. The indignitude.
You know, we at MEA Nascar are very shameless with our sponsors. We are sponsored by literally everybody.
Indeed.
We don't. No one in this world isn't sponsored by us. You know, they're not going to go green. Who's going into the pits? Hillbilly and Mayhem.
What drink is this now? Are we on what drink?
17.
17. 16.
Yeah, we're on
17. 16.
We're on 17.
17. Alright, well, we made it, guys. We made it to 17 drinks.
I hope you're proud.
It's nice knowing you. Nice knowing you guys.
You know, the ambulance is on its way.
Please drink responsibly. Yeah.
There's no such thing as drinking responsibly when it comes to this series.
Apparently not.
Let's see, we're about to go green again, single file. Hopefully cautions don't breed cautions.
Ooh, and we're green! Yay! We did it!
And with 10 laps to go.
With 10 laps to go. Exactly.
10 laps to go, sponsored
Awesome.
by First United Bank.
First United Bank. Ooh, LSU and Buku getting a really nice run coming out of the second corner, passing Eric Speed and Incubus, going 3 wide into
I think Incubus
and
tapped
Eric
the wall.
Speed into the wall. Incubus and Eric Speed getting into the wall, losing a ton of momentum and getting passed by. Oh, and we on the infield.
Yep,
Cody Penn and SSR Markey.
This is our 18th here.
Yeah, we're on drink number 18, so...
Cautions are just going to breed cautions with how close we are, with under 10 laps to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to say the least. I'm yawning. Alright, I think the alcohol definitely
I am yawning.
Even though I have no alcohol with me.
Yes. HDR Daytona's blood alcohol content is a staggering 0.03.
My blood alcohol levels actually reached 1.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, so I'll be collapsing here. Alright, so we have very little laps to go. 8 laps to go, in fact.
Yep.
This is going to be tense, because now they're going to start going for it.
9 laps. Actually, no, it would be 8 laps. It would be under green. Okay. So I'm going to be on board with... I'm going to go on board with Bobberts. And watch from his perspective.
I'm going to stick with Katie right now. And it's going to be very, very hairy, to say the least. Because now they're getting desperate, because now they're racing for the win. Now is when it counts.
Yeah. Yeah, Katie, man, hell of a race from Katie, making her way all the way, literally last place from that with lag, I think, all the way back into first place with fuel in the tank, and good pace, people battling behind her. Just really an amazing performance by Katie so far. We'll see if she can pull it off until the end.
Let's see if she can do it. Oh, Bobbert's right now going down low.
Bobbert's and Outlaw getting into each other right there a little bit.
Now it starts.
A little bit of a slide job. Buku, Logistic, now going 3 wide into turn 1. That is very, very hairy.
They're going 3 wide.
Eric Speed really on the high line from Eric Speed. Yeah, Logistic, Nicole, Buku, Outlaw, Bobberts, all in a big battle right now. Now Eric Speed and Sloth are now on them as well. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 cars. They're going 3 wide or 1.
There are 5 laps left.
Oh man, they're come so close. Yeah.
Katie just wants to
and now PPS Lucky's now in there.
Katie just wants people to battle, but not cause an accident.
Katie is just making so much ground on Bobberts, and Bobberts isn't really even in this battle at all. And it's, oh my god, it's just amazing.
Well, Katie's just had the pace. Katie's just had the pace, and more importantly, the consistency.
Yeah, Katie definitely has the pace and consistency. Yeah, she's just doing such a good job this race. It's really amazing.
And we're about to go 3 laps.
It's hard to believe how quick she is.
Let's see, I'm gonna go back to see this battle going on with 3 laps to go. At night, looks like a Manure Nightwalk and Smarky.
Manure. Smarky.
So, Hillbilly, Manure Nightwalk, and Smarky are right, and Mayhem right now are just. We're gonna
SSR Bayhem.
Alright, with 2 laps to go, we're gonna move forward. They're gonna keep on battling. They want that position. I mean, is the position gonna give them a lot of points? No. Is this position gonna be memorable? No. But do you want the highest position you want? Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You're coming around the last corner.
Like second to last lap, sponsored by USA Bank.
Yes. You're on the penultimate lap, so
if Katie can just keep this going,
these guys
if Katie can just keep on going and not lag, she's gonna win this.
Yeah, if Katie lags right about now, that'd be pretty not tight, but you know.
There's a good chance.
Katie rounded the last corner.
Right now we're going
crossing the stripe.
Final lap of Focus at Miami, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Yeah, so white flag is up. Katie has a lead over Bobberts, and doesn't look like she's going to be relinquishing that anytime soon, unless, ladies and gentlemen, flag.
Which I think could happen, but she's about to enter turns 1 and 3. I mean, 2 and 3 and 4.
Yes. 1 and 3.
I'm going to listen to that on YouTube and
SSR Katie crosses
the
line.
This is her first oval win. And she takes the win at
first one on the
round
oval.
3 of the MEA NASCAR Cup.
Yeah, SSR Katie just completely dominated this round, getting pole position in qualifying, winning the race from the back of the field at one point. Literally last place because of lag, winning from the last position during the mid race, coming back, taking the win by a pretty large deficit as well. So honestly, this is going to be a race for her to remember, I'd say. So congratulations to SSR Kate.
Right now, we're going to bring in the top 5 and bring them in for entry.
So your top 5 consist of your winner, SSR Kate, second place going to SSR Bobberts, third place to LSCM Buku, fourth place to AFR Logistic, and fifth place going to SSR Sloth Reflex.
Invites are being sent out as we speak.
Are you... Okay, inviting everyone. I'm going to guess that you're inviting everyone.
Yep.
Coolio. Get the stretch. Drive to Hollywood.
And we just need to invite Katie. There we go. Alright, drivers are now going to start piling in.
audio.
Yeah.
There we go. My audio's back on due to some technical difficulties. It's working now. Alright, everyone is in the party. So, first things first, we're going to start off with 5th place, SSR Sloth Reflex. So Sloth, you didn't really get into very many troubles there. You just kept on running your race and kept on running it well. How do you feel right now getting top 5?
I don't know, the race was pretty crazy. Everyone was pretty anxious today, myself included, so I was dinging around more. Maybe I just wasn't on the camera, but we were running into each other a lot.
Oh, we noticed.
Yeah. Wasn't the most enjoyable of races.
I was definitely feeling for you guys.
Yeah. But 5th is fine, I guess.
Well, congratulations on 5th place.
Thanks.
I know that you had a bit of a coming into with a few people that race, a couple of incidents with other people. Congratulations nonetheless. 5th place performance in this race is probably better than probably other circumstances. So, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Who is next? We have Sloth, then AFR Logistic. Not much. Yeah, guys, make sure your party is on. Alright, Logistic. I could tell that was a bit of a struggle. What was your thought process? What was your thought process watching, doing overtakes? Because I know that you were having pretty good luck on just watching battles in front of you and kind of just taking advantage of people battling. What was your thought process?
Yeah, that was exactly it. Let 2 people get in front of you and let them battle, and then get underneath both of them and try to take both of them in the next corner.
Yeah. Do you think the way that you the lines that you were taking kind of contributed to the amount of aggression that you were trying to output to the other drivers?
I don't think I was too aggressive throughout the race. I gave everybody pretty much room, other than a couple times when I hit the apron and screwed up, but otherwise it was pretty clean racing.
Yeah. Congratulations on 4th place. Looking forward to seeing more top 5s throughout the rest of the season, so congratulations.
Alright, man. Thanks, Rufus.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, we move on to 3rd place, LSCM Buku. Buku, you did really well that race. You know, I saw you pit at rather close to the end. We were really wondering what your fuel strategy was. What were you trying to do when you were one of the last ones to pit?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. You're gonna have to ask Bob that, because he's the one who planned it out for us. But yeah, I just went with whatever he said.
Sounds like a legitimate strategy.
Also tried to pawn it off as a legitimate strategy.
Yeah, exactly. You see how it works. I got third.
So, I'm sure you were happy about that.
Yeah, definitely. It was a fun race. You know, there was a lot of cautions, but for the most part, the racing was good.
Yeah, we counted them.
How many did we get?
We got, what was it, 18?
There were, I believe there were 18 cautions.
18 cautions, or drinks.
Wow.
That's one every 10
drinks around here. Yep. One every 10 laps.
That's 7 laps a caution.
Yep. Well, I will say congratulations to LSC and Buku. Congratulations on your 3rd place. As we go to 2nd place, which is SSR Bobber. Bobberts. what were you thinking? You are the man, the myth, the pit strategist, as I have recently realized in other series, including this one. What were you thinking going into the pits towards the end of the race?
Well, those who know me either know that my pit strategy either goes really well or it's completely shocking and goes the opposite way. I mean, the first pit stop that we did, we called to go in early to just get the space, but came out like at maybe a bad point. I mean, I think I hit the tyre barrier or whatever on the inside, so I lost time. But the reason we didn't pit was because I thought maybe try and get some cleaner, try and do something and hope for a caution, which obviously I kind of knew was going to happen. But to be honest, it was a bad call. We should have pitted when everyone else did, or when most people did.
Do you think your
pit strategy
changes throughout the race with battling and different cautions that happen? Do you think your pit strategy kind of alters throughout the race? Like, do you think your pit strategy that eventually happened at the end of the race was different from the idea that you had at the beginning of the race?
I mean, obviously, if there were somehow, like, very minimal cautions, then obviously you just pit every 35, 40 laps or so. But, I mean, battling doesn't really come into it. It's down to the cautions. When they're called, you gotta think.
SSR Bobbert is connecting. Yeah.
I believe the entire party just collapsed in on itself.
It's okay, he's second to last, so... I mean... Hey, congratulations, Bobbert, on your second place. Congratulations, yeah, woohoo! Do we go to Katie?
Yeah, I'm talking for her. Ask her a question, and then I'll talk for her. That's what she had me do last week.
Alright, well, first and foremost, I want to say congratulations to SSR Katie. Her first win on an oval, which is awesome. Really setting the pace. What was your, oh shoot, what should I ask? Do you think your overall racing style changed when you were leading the race versus when you were in the pack?
Alright, so go ahead and ask her a couple more questions as she's typing.
Daytona, ask a question.
So we saw at a time that you just lagged and went all the way to the back out of nowhere with a sudden lag spike, nearly taking people out. What was going through your thoughts at that very moment?
I guess.
Got something here. All right, so she said she felt like I struggled getting around the cars as I kept pushing them away from the draft. That's what she started with. Keep asking questions if you need to. Because she's still probably typing.
How do you feel knowing that you won the race from the last position at the middle part of the race, I guess? That's a good question, I think.
Other than the major lag where she was in the back.
Back to midfield.
She also says the lag happened twice. It affected my last few laps, as I felt like I would probably let lag again, so I just had to pray there wasn't any more caution so I could create a gap that was big enough to soften the problem.
Yeah, I mean, we were both taken back by it, like, what the heck happened? We were just, like, really confused, kind of dazed as to what happened, because she literally fell from first place all the way back to last for no reason at all. It was really kind of off-putting.
She also adds a little ending to it with a, if only I could lag forward, not backwards.
You're kidding. It always has to work out that way. What a shame. Daytona, do you have any questions?
I think that's it.
I think that's it for me, too. Unless you guys have more responses to earlier questions.
Did you get
I'll let her
everything that I said?
You lag, boy.
I did lagged. Oh well.
I think he might be writing still. Otherwise, she would have said something.
Oh, last
I will say
question.
them.
When
I'm
is
happy
Katie
with
getting a
second.
mic?
Oh, it's a work in progress.
That's the
It's
real
in
question.
forward motion. It's a forward motion. It's working. We're in a working
Dude.
She said, oh, okay, so here's more. She said second, third reaction to me climbing up the pack kept making me make errors because I was laughing. So talking about Roberts and Buku there. Because the whole race, all they would do was say something about her slowing down, someone get in front of her, someone get in front of her, Buku, we gotta go, you know, all that stuff. So that's what she's probably laughing about the most.
I mean, Brendan and I were just trying to work together to try and do something. It just wasn't working. She had the pace.
Yeah, she definitely had the pace.
The one thing that I'm happy with was the last lap. The last wasn't clean because Buku was behind me. I did a 0.3.
Fantastic.
Congratulations. Alright, I think she's done, unless something randomly pops up in the next minute here. Oh, she said, yeah, that's it.
Well,
Alright, well, Kate,
that's
congratulations on your win. Fantastic job. Pretty much a complete lockout this round with a qualifying pole and a win in the same race, so congratulations. Good job.
All right. That was the third
Daytona
round
wrapped this
of the.
video.
That was the third round of the MEA NASCAR Cup. We hope you enjoyed it, viewers. This is HCR Daytona and AMR Rufus signing off.
Goodbye.